Hey everyone, I'm here today to talk about something very serious that's been flying around. It's called negging. You might have heard this term thrown around here and there. Someone might have even said it to you a couple of times. But what does it really mean? And more importantly, how can you recognize it and protect yourself from it? Let's dive in it. So what exactly is negging? Another word for negging is gaslighting. It is a form of psychological manipulation or emotional manipulation where someone gives you backhanded compliments or subtle digs to undermine your self-esteem. Sounds pretty awful, right? Yeah, it is actually emotional blackmail. And the worst part is, it can be so subtle that you might not even realize it's happening. Yes, it is very subtle, like a snake. Now you know that means it is very poisonous. Let's say someone walk up to you and says, "You're pretty smart for someone who didn't get any primary education," or "I am impressed with how you're not obsessed with how you look." These pretty sound like a compliments, right? But they're actually a well-calculated bullies. Well-calculated to make you doubt yourself. Yes, that's negging. Watch out for people like that. People that take pleasure in bringing other people down. Now, why is it important to recognize this? Because negging is not just about hurting your feelings in the moment. If it happens repeatedly, over time can chisel away your confidence and self-esteem, then gradually and drastically affect your mental health. Like an involuntary action, it's a slow poison, and recognizing and stopping it early can save you a lot of pain. So, how do you spot it? First, listen to your gut. What is your gut? It is simply your instinct, your IQ. If a comment leaves you feeling awkward or off, even if it sounds like a compliment or praise, that could really be a red flag. Another thing is, how often does it happen? If these backhanded compliments keep coming every now and then, especially from the same person, it's likely intentional. Yes, you heard it well, very intentional. And here's the tricky part. People who neg often mix their manipulative comments with outright praises. This confusion can make you question if you're just being too sensitive. Nope, you're not. Now let's talk about how to respond. The best way is to address it directly, right there and now. Call it out. You can say something like, "That sounded like a compliment, but it felt like a put down. It sounded pretty awful. What did you mean by that?" This can throw the negger off balance and help you reclaim your power in the situation. But remember, it's not your job to change or fix the person who's negging you. They just have some problem and can't help themselves. More often than not, that's a deeper issue on their end, and it's not something you can solve. The most important thing is to protect your self-esteem and surround yourself with positive people. If you're finding this tough to handle alone, don't hesitate to reach out for professional help. Organizations like BetterHelp offer online counseling, which can be a great resource. Talking to a therapist can provide you with more tools to handle these situations and reinforce your self-worth. So, to wrap up, always remember, your feelings are valid and real. Don't undermine it. Don't let anyone make you think less of yourself. Recognizing and responding to negging effectively can empower you and remind you of your worth. Take action now. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. Remember, we're all in this together. Until next time, stay tuned for more.